What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer, here today to talk to you about the three new pitchers added to Diamond Dynasty this week. We got a reliever, a closer, and a starting pitcher. Luke Gregerson, Joakim Soria, and a new Matt Harvey, all Prime Flashback cards. We'll start by taking a look at the Luke Gregerson. As you can see here, he gets plus 10 to his clutch, plus 13 to his hits per 9, plus 14 to his Ks per 9, but takes a 9-point hit to his home runs per 9. But as we know, that doesn't really matter because home runs per 9 is a simulation attribute and not a gameplay one, so that's not going to affect you in any way. But more importantly, let's look at his pitch mix now. He's going to lose his sinker, but his slider looks great, but it's got the same ratings as his live series card, so don't get mixed up by that slider thinking it looks amazing, because if you look at his live series card, it's exactly the same. Losing the sinker does suck, but he does gain some break and control on his two-seamer, so that's not going to be as bad with losing the sinker. But he loses some control, 20 points worth to be exact, off of his four-seamer, and gets a 10-point bump to the control on his changeup, which is nice. This card really isn't an upgrade on his pitch selection. Getting the extra move on the two-seamer is nice, but losing the sinker kind of hurts. But in theory, depending on how the break works out, it's kind of pretty much going to be the same pitch. If you want to look at somebody that's really comparable to him, you can check out the Sergio Romo. He kind of falls somewhere between that Sergio Romo live series and Prime Flashback card that they have. Or maybe it was a postseason card of Romo. I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, he's a good guy with one super solid pitch, which is the slider. But again, that slider has the same movement and velocity and control of his live series one, so maybe this card's not a big upgrade for that. Next up, we'll look at the Soria card. As you can see, he gets a plus 10 to his clutch, plus 8 to his walks per 9, which is very nice. The cutter gets a huge jump and break. Now it's going to act almost like a little baby slider that's a little harder than most. If you've used the live series Kenley Jansen before, it's going to be very similar to that. The downside is that the break that he gains in the cutter, he's actually losing it from his curveball, though he also gets better control on his slider and change in turn for that. So interesting trade-off. I do love the good cutter, and now that his slider's also going to be better, if you're facing like righty-righty with him, you can try to throw low and away sliders to get them to chase. But if they are smart enough to not chase low and away sliders, which would be good to start with, you can throw the cutter there. They'll probably take it thinking that it's going to be the slider, and you might get lucky right there. So something you can do with him. Next up is the key to this whole update, a Prime Flashback Matt Harvey. You see it here, a pretty awesome looking card. It gets a plus 10 bump to his clutch, plus 28 to his hits per 9, plus 11 to his Ks per 9, plus 9 to his walks per 9. That's a real nice bump there, and this bump is pretty much an attribute bump, because pretty much pitch-wise, he's keeping the same 5-pitch mix. He gains a little bump to everything, and the biggest gain comes in the control of the four-seamer and the slider. But with this upgrade, he's now looking like one of the top pitchers in the game. Pretty nasty. Also, last year I hated Matt Harvey in the game. Matt Harvey and Tom Seaver were essentially the exact same card. They both only had 4 pitches. Now he's got 5. Looking real nice. Matt Harvey is going to be a nice addition to anybody's rotation. Now, the way that you can get this Matt Harvey is by doing some missions. I believe you have to feed 3 live series Matt Harveys to your Dynasty player. I believe that'll unlock him. And then if you get 50 strikeouts with the live series one, you also get a 10-pack bundle. So might be worth going out there and doing that Harvey. I know right now, as I'm recording this, Harvey is also on the Captain Store. I forget which one. Maybe it's DeGrom's for like 700 tickets. So I would recommend maybe going that way to get him. That might save you a little bit of coinage. But 96 overall Matt Harvey is going to be nasty on the mound for you. So I highly recommend you check him out. A bunch of stuff coming up from MLB The Show this month. Make sure you head over to twitter.com/thatsportsgamer. They actually just put out a trailer that I linked to for MLB 17, but also tweeted out the content calendar that they're going to be coming out with for December. They're going to be flipping the level 50 captains twice this month. So definitely want to get those tickets earned if you can. But if you aren't a big earner and you got like 2,100 tickets, right now you can go out, try to get this Matt Harvey, and that would be nice for you. But I would recommend probably saving up these tickets if you're level 50s, and then you can go get some beast cards this month. All right, folks, thanks for watching this. We'll keep breaking down these players as they come out. And again, hit me up on Twitter at ThatSportsGamer. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you have some suggestions for players that you'd like me to take a look at, or that you really like a lot, make sure you leave that in the comments down below. Sub the channel, that would also be appreciated a lot. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one.